Now, your first warm weather forecast with meteorologist Joey Marino.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great start to your Wednesday. Once again, waking up to some very dense fog across the state line, but thankfully we are staying dry thanks to an area of high pressure that is currently to our east. Now, this high pressure system is actually going to settle over the Great Lakes region, keeping us dry into the weekend, and that's going to help avoid disturbances as well in the upcoming days, especially this one that you see off to our northwest. This is going to slide to our west later on today, only bringing some cloud cover for the overnight hours into Thursday. But as we've been mentioning this morning, take extra caution if you're going to be traveling out there this morning, especially within the upcoming hours, because we are dealing with dense fog once again. Because temperatures are cold enough, we are looking at a threat for freezing fog as well. This is a live look at our Mercy Health SkyTrack camera over by the Rochelle Airport. Can barely see Interstate 88 off in the distance because of how thick the fog is this morning, and that's why the National Weather Service continues the dense fog advisory that was issued during the overnight hours last night. It goes until 10 o'clock this morning, as we'll see that fog dissipate once we get closer towards the midday hours. But taking a look at visibility right now, definitely going to see it fluctuate from place to place, down to 0.8 mile visibility in Rochelle, 0.5 in Rockford, down to 0, worst spot up in Monroe, 0.3 in Freeport. And as I mentioned, temperatures are cold enough to where we're seeing freezing fog out there, so that could make for a few slick spots, especially on elevated surfaces such as bridges and overpasses. So traveling out there this morning, especially during the mid to late morning hours, you're definitely going to want to take extra caution. That dense fog advisory continuing until 10 o'clock, so travel with caution and also travel with your low beams on. Now, otherwise, we are staying pretty quiet thanks to that area of high pressure that is currently over the Great Lakes. We do have cloud cover continuing to stream in from the west and northwest, all thanks to that system that is currently bringing snow and a mix of rain and snow to portions of the upper Midwest. So let's take a look at that using Futurecast. You can see as we get into the midday hours, we are going to stay pretty cloudy once we get rid of that dense fog. Temperatures this afternoon only climbing into the low 30s, but thanks to a light wind out of the east and southeast, it's actually going to feel like the 20s out there. So you're definitely going to want to bundle up if you're going to be out and about later on today. Now, as you can see here, we do stay pretty cloudy into the overnight hours. That breeze coming off of Lake Michigan will allow cloud cover to continue into our Thursday and also bring a chance for some patchy freezing fog into Thursday morning. But we're going to be staying quiet within the days to come, and that's because that high pressure system I showed you is going to be settling over the western Great Lakes. And with that high pressure system in place, it's going to keep the jet stream away from the state line. So that's going to keep away any disturbances, keeping away any precipitation chances into the weekend. But also we're going to see that moisture from the leftover snow continuing to keep the clouds around. So the upcoming days are going to still be pretty cloudy. And we also got a chance for patchy freezing fog going into Thursday morning. But otherwise, we're going to stay dry with highs in the 30s into the upcoming weekend. 32 degrees for a high today. Morning dense fog giving way to cloudy skies. Then we'll see temperatures tonight fall into the 20s. We'll have that chance for patchy freezing fog tomorrow morning under mostly cloudy skies. Now, staying pretty quiet thanks to that area of high pressure. We'll have temperatures in the low 30s continue into the upcoming weekend. Now,